Now let's go into the financial literacy execution bit now.
Yes.
So, I mean, let's say they say like your average person is living probably close to hand to mouth. Because we're doing like kind of like a breakdown yesterday, I think, with a friend of mine, because we just normally just call each other and actually just start talking and breaking down stuff. And even like with my assistant at times, I also like include her. And I always ask her like, okay, how much do you think you need maybe to just survive, like, let's say Nairobi? And we say like, let's say start with a salary of like, let's say like 100. If we take out, let's put in taxes like 30%ish there. I mean, I don't know because I'm not in an 8 to 5, so don't misquote me, but I think it should be roughly around there. We take the 30% off. Maybe we do like your rent 20, we do your utilities and stuff. Like we broke it down perfectly without misusing funds, and you literally had money to go just back to work, to check in, clock in, and clock out. So I'm just trying to wonder how, like, your regular guy who has to check in the office from the 9 to 5, from that salary margin, which is still, I think, not average. The average salary is slightly below 100. So how do you kind of get to your financial freedom or even save for retirement, even if you're being like super careful with your money?
You know, once I heard, it's not how much you earn, it's what you do with your money.
Yeah.
Okay. And the first time I heard that, I scoffed at that. But I've come to learn it's so true. Okay. You know, a lot of people talk about financial independence, but let me give you two scenarios. Let's imagine there's a person A earning 100,000 per month net, right? Let's just net it for ease in explaining this point. And maybe,
and for those people, my podcasters, by the way, some like, hustlers, people who are doing biasharas, net means
that's what you take home.
Yeah. So after taxes.
After taxes, NSSF, NHIF, all that.
So that's what you have like checking in your account after all the deductions that are done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And in that 1 month, your expenses are like 50,000.
Yeah.
Okay. You've managed to put your expenses at 50,000. And then imagine person B earning $1 million net per month.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this guy spends 800,000 a month. Okay. So just imagine that. Who do you think is in a better situation 5-6 years from now? Okay. So it's really, for me, what you do rather than how much you earn. Now, how do you, because you asked, how do you get to where you need to be?
Yeah.
Again, depends on what's
financial
your plan.
freedom. Let's just say at least by the time you get to retirement.
Yeah.
I mean.
But then how would you describe financial freedom, right? I think that's key because different people have different definitions.
Yeah, definitely different.
Financial freedom.
Let me try and put it this way. Let's say, even just in case you get fired, you can cushion yourself for a while.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's just at least work with that because financial freedom, we're talking about like that has to be like a long game plan, right?
Yeah, and that's good. So, so I look at it, financial freedom means like I could sleep a whole year without working and not lack anything.
Yes.
Maintain my lifestyle, whatever it is. So the best way to get to a financial freedom is when your needs are as minimum as possible. Okay. And this is where it's usually very difficult for people. One, because there's the patience aspect. We are not patient enough.
Delayed gratification, right?
And then the second bit is peer pressure, especially among the young folks. I see my neighbor bought a Subaru, and I'm thinking, man, I can do this. I'm earning more than him, right?
Yeah.
So those two elements. So how you get there is not really how much you earn. Is, again, I'm going back, what you think about money. But then you really need to be patient. And you really need to cut out all the peer pressure and focus on what you need to do. Write down what you need to do. So, for example, if you're to get to financial freedom in 10 years' time, and financial freedom here is described as what I just described. I could sleep a whole year. without necessarily worrying about working. Okay, ask yourself in 10 years, how much am I spending now per month? Let's say it's 50,000, right? So in a year, that would be around 1.2 million. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be around 1.2 million. So you need 1.2 million to survive a year. If you're 600,000. Sorry.
It's 600.
Yes. 12 times 5 is 60.
Oh yeah.
600,000.
Yeah.
So you need 600,000 in a year,
True.
right? So you ask yourself, what can I invest in now? Yeah? That is going to give me 600,000 now. But it needs to be now, because you need to figure in the time value of money. 600,000 now is not 600,000 10 years from now.
Oh yeah.
Last year, I think the average inflation was 9.02%. Horrible.
Saving money right now, it's just like, and that's why